hello, good evening, and hey guys, it's Fiber Gaming with the motto is good gaming gone bad. And welcome back to Arcade Spirits. I know it's been a hot second since I've done this game. I just got a lot going right now. So yeah, welcome back to Arcade Spirits. It's been a while. It's been a while since I come back to this game. I missed this game. One of my favorite visual novels. I have played it in a long time. I looks like there's a sequel, which is the new Challenger, which is why I'm doing this again. So that we have a fresh save file when I move over to new Challenger for the next game. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. Let kind of people group in, kind of let people welcome in. Welcome, 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 welcome. And, yeah. But yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to go in and we're going to play some games. Alright, let me just get comfortable. And... Alright, so that was the last... Oh, no. I turn that off. Oh, shoot. That's fine. Load up. Alright, so we're going to... Yes. Right, let's go. Part 3, or Chapter 3. I love these games. Visual novel by far one of my favorites. Level 3, take it to the max. Alright. It is the future year of 20... And today is the day. Well, not actually the big day when we reveal Werven Keep, but a big day in relation to that big day, and I'm completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept, and I kinda already chose to accept, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funplex event. The one that I am in charge of. The one that I put a ton of effort and hope into already. The one where if nobody shows up, it spells doom for all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll only be the laughing stock of the entire Funplex. They'll call me the Funplex failure for the rest of my days. I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant red F on my chest. Snap out of it, Albert. Let's focus on what's right here, right now. Specifically, a giant conglomerate horde of people that keep bumping into me and smell like corn chips. There is nowhere to run. I might be a little over my head. Working the arcade, I've gotten used to similar crowds. My skin has gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda cans touching me accidentally. But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me and, I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people. I know Naomi's the one who doesn't like crowds. Not me. But come on. Now, this isn't a crowd. It's a Gojira-size evacuation mosh pit. Trademarked. Complete the Gojira trademark size screens hanging over the head, constantly showing advertisements for arcade games and industry happenings. Wow, it's so exciting! Isn't it exciting, Albert? That is a word. Yes. I've never really been into. I know how to word. I've never really been to one of these things. What a spectacle! Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really need to get away for the weekend. Hey, Albert, how are you holding up? Look a little greener on the gills there. I can smile through this. I'm holding up. As long as I can keep my eternal monologue going and be able to speak frankly through my own mind, I'll be fine on the outside. It's a perfect facade. Can't you tell by my awkward smile, my eyes wide open, and tilt the head that I'm holding up? Perfectly?
BFFs for life.
This is exactly why I came here with you. To help you, your hour of need. And to get away for the weekend, but still, hour of need. It is true, Juniper has helped me get through a lot, but beyond generalities, I think she specifically wanted to make it up for me for the whole job offer situation. Oh, excuse me. It's nice to have her here. We're not going to let a little thing like... little thing like that stay as a sticking point between us. So what's the plan? Huh? We can't just stand around all day, Albert. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make Funplex a success. How are we going to attack this? What's the first move? I was just going to start play it by ear? You didn't plan for this? Like, at all? I was too busy lying awake all night, stressing out to worry about planning things. Look, I'm new at event management, much less event promotion. Albert. Well, let's start with this. Juniper swings her book bag off her shoulder and crouches to the ground. She opens it and pulls out a stack of papers. Hold these. I cradle them in my arms. Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly? Flyers, silly! The ones you wanted for promoting your big event. I managed to print off quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copier rules always so strict in office jobs? It's just paper, and I needed it. I push it over and I start to remember. Flashback! It was about 2 weeks ago. Ashley and I were holding down the fort that day. Gavin locked himself in the office and told me that if I bothered him for anything other than an emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive ninja show or something like that. Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The Dig Dug trademark machine was acting up again. The buttons were sticking for some kid spilling a slushie on it. So it started as a pretty boring day, and the Funplex changed rapidly. When Teo came into the Funplex carrying an envelope with giantly rolled up posters.
Hello there.
Heyo, Albert. Heyo, Ashley. Welcome home, Teo.
Hiya.
Good morning, my fair Teo. My fair Teo. My fair Teo. House art thou? Only so frickin' excited. I might explode into 1,000 bits. Please don't. It'd be an awful mess to clean up. We don't nearly have enough hydrogen peroxide to get out the blood stains, and I don't have a plastic tub full of live dissolved body parts in. Not to mention the years of therapy Albert and I will have to go through to get over how horrible it would be watch your friends die violently in front of you. I just can't afford it.
Sheesh.
It's just a turn of phrase. Chill. I'm not going to literally explode, but, because what's happening in 2 weeks is something huge for us. Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad? Please tell me we're finally going to replace the blindingly horrid casino-like carpet beneath our floor. Hey! I like the carpet. It's fun. No and no. Okay, I guess I've teased it enough. Teo took out the poster he was clutching and unveils it before us. It's Max time! Bring your quarters. The largest arcade gaming festival is here. Max, July 6th to July 8th, Tweeter.com Max Expo. Max? Max is already here?
Poops.
Fih, I thought it wasn't for another month. This means I really gotta double down on my cosplay production. Say goodbye for sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I got so much to do now. I know, right? I think it's Twitter, Facebook, and probably Twitch. I still have to meet up with all the dancers and work on a synchronized dance routine. None of that's perfected, and I have to find a good time to place an international social stage community gathering. I still have to finish sewing all the embellishments on my coattails. Find or make a decent pocket watch. Start and finish my 3rd cosplay. Death take me now. Wait, can we go back for a minute? What exactly is Max? Face wall. It's Facebook with face wall. The best gaming convention ever. Did you both plan to say that in unison? Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further explanation. Max is the Mega Arcade Expo, an annual arcade gaming convention. Or PAX, the Penny Arcade Expo. It happens every year around this time over on the West Coast, but this year they're having Max right here in our city, and it's going to be the biggest one yet. I always go every year and show off my newest cosplays.
Teo, it's a great way to meet a
Fuck off.
self-voicing disabled.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people and catch up with those who haven't seen who you haven't seen since the last convention. It's so much fun. Okay, I see why you're both excited. Sounds cool. Yep, and I was thinking we could put some Max posters around the Funplex to, get all the locals hyped about it. That's a splendid idea, Teo. Finally, an East Coast Max, we gotta make sure everyone knows about it. So this is East Coast, so that way. That we do. Teo and I should spend the next half an hour putting up posters around the Funplex. We plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins to the wall, Teo and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes and all the fun they had. Their spirit was infectious, at the very least, hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo! But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the Funplex's newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like these. The very first Max on the East Coast, it'd be perfect. Hey! Do you think we can promote the Funplex event at Max? Good for local buzz, and maybe we could convince some out-of-towners to stick around for it. Ooh! That's the one you've been working on, right, Albert? Yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's displeasure, and more. And we'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid. I see. And do you have a name for this grand event yet? Yeah, Albert, what's it called? I've been thinking long and hard and it came up to the perfect name. But I figured, are you ready? Am I? The suspense is killing us. The Funplex event will be called Funplex Rising, but I have 15 characters max. So I'm going to name it Arcade Fun. No. No. Token Game Fun. Oh, Token Game. Token Game Fun? Question mark? I was thinking of calling it Token Game Fun. How's that sound, I wonder? Token Game Fun? That works! We shall call it Token Game Fun. What do you think? Oh, I do so love it. It's perfect. Really. You named it Token Game Fun? There are worse things you could have called it. It's kind of catchy, though. Nice work, friend. Thanks, you too. So, how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And how much would all of it cost? I'm still living off pizza bagels, you know. You mean you don't already have your tickets? They sell it like on day one, my friend. Actually, they sell it in about 20 minutes on day one. And all hotel rooms are gone way sooner. What? No! My greatest plans foiled. Beep, beep, Albert. While you were all talking, I located all the scalpers who were selling tickets online at zero prices. Then I hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult. If it got out to the open. You gotta love Iris. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive materials in the internet in exchange for selling us the tickets at the original price. And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans. I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email from Max tickets in approximately 3, 2, 1, done. Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along as your second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation. Okay. But, Iris, that's kind of known as blackmail. What you just did technically very, very illegal. Don't worry, Albert. I erased all possibilities back to you. You'll be fine. And it's all in the name of helping the Funplex, isn't it? Just like you wanted me to do. Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I couldn't be doing it without her. Even if we need to have another talk about human ethics. Fine, fine. But next time, let's do it without any federal crimes, okay? Okay, it's a promise. Regardless, hey, tickets! Now you can go. Sweet. And I'm not gonna to pity a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. Those guys ruin events like Max. Ugh. Also, while procuring your tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex Facebook account. It hasn't been updated in exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. The Funplex social media presence is completely non-existent. Wait, we have a Facebook account? I mean, that does make sense, but still, I had no clue the account. I sort of run it. I mean, I'm really bad at keeping up with it, though. That sounds like it would be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of it? Gavin couldn't care less about social media. He says that, and I quote, social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance, and I'm not going to waste my time with it. That also sounds like Gavin. Yep, and Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi is way too busy with all her beloved games, so it fell into my hands. Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing a great job at. Well, we should take advantage of this. We can use the Facebook account to spread the word of Token Games Fun. You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or, if you want, you could take it over as the event manager. That would make sense. Let's let Ashley run it. I've never let it. As tempting as it would be to take over the social media for the Funplex, I already have a ton on my plate with Token Game Fun. If I just focus on what I'm doing and inspire Ashley to participate more than everything, which should work out just fine. Ashley, I know you want Token Game Fun to succeed as much as I do, right? Of course! The Funplex is our lifeblood. After all, the Funplex is mother and father, and I would give my soul for the Funplex. Dark. We need to find you two some more hobbies. Great! I need to put more effort into updating Facebook account. I take her hand and hold it in mine and look straight into her emerald eyes. Can you do this for me? Yes! Of course! I love Ashley so much. They are adorable. My sweet little bean. Ashley immediately pulls out her phone and starts fiddling with it. I sent you the login info too. You should really have access to it, you being the event manager and all. Login, get. Excellent. Albert, I can help the Funplex keep up with the baseball too. I can program time posts and use effective keywords to get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many talents. That'll be helpful actually, just don't break any laws.
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts in your face wall? Sure. And there. I sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends' friends list about token game fun. That was fast. No joke. One more thing, your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes I just don't understand you sentient beings. Your Iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with a poster for our event. We can hand them out at Max too. And of course, put them around the arcade. Okay, the arcade isn't too hectic today. Ashley, if you can watch the floor, I can go design us a sweet flyer to pass out to the con-goers. It's time to deploy my mad art skills. Ooh, sounds like a plan. Let's make this the best Max ever. One we will never forget. I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for our posters. Well, a design for our posters at any rate. Which brings me back around to the stack of papers currently in my arms, which do not in fact resemble the poster I designed. Token game fun? Mystery rare game reveal. Highest score contest all day, all games. Fist of Discover tournament. Movie world record exhibition. Oh, I take the liberty of turning your poster just a little bit. And changing the font selection and picking out new clip art and rearranging everything and using a popular color scheme. But I like my original design. Albert, you use Comic Sans and Papyrus. Comic Sans is cool, right? It's like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? And Papyrus was in that movie with the blue cat people. Aliens everybody loved. Take it from a wannabe visual designer, Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to the uncool zone. But these new flyers are going to pull people in from the four corners of the globe. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess these are kind of not bad. Pretty good, actually. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper. I'm not really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't, make art for a living, right? I couldn't, Anyway, if this stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to the copy shop or something, and they can run more off. Publishing document? Get. So, back to the point at hand. Getting information to the masses. Maybe we just start yelling, "Hey, you guys!" Somebody will turn around and look at us confusedly. Juniper! What? Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out. And I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Teo to show up. They promised that they would help me, so I think I'll just hang out here until they arrive. As you like. It seems my work here is done. Juniper pulls out her phone and checks it. Your Funplex folks fling some flyers. As for me, there's a really cool panel I want to attend. How to get your foot in the door of the arcade art industry. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it. Just, it's interesting and stuff.
Later.
Oh, it's starting in 10 minutes. I'll catch up with you at home. Good luck, Albert. Juniper waves as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into the crowd. Growing up, I always knew that arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it all really didn't stick until being here at Max. Thousands of people all coming together for the love of games. It's actually pretty darn inspiring. I mustered enough courage to wade my way through several hundred people in the main convention hall. Eventually, I find a safe space, a humble bench near the water fountains. I make this my home base while I wait for my friends. Since both Teo and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take my surroundings in a calmer fashion, of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it's all steeped in arcade culture. Booths are set up for all major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some have spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, and people throwing t-shirts into the lines of people. Can we talk about these lines for a second, though? These lines are for everything. Lines to play games, lines to go see panels, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines for the bathroom. There are even lines to get into other lines. I mean, just wait there, standing happily chitting amongst themselves. I have trouble waiting in line for 10 minutes of the whole story for coffee. Let alone waiting in line for 3 hours just to play a game that'll be released in 4 months. These people aren't even human anymore. Their perseverance is godlike. The sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different booths, making it a weird mashup of notes and chiptunes. There's even a giant dinosaur that's making that people can take selfies with. As I contemplate how I'm going to attract these people to token game fun, I hear sounds of a very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel the bumping of the bass reverberate through my shoes and turn around. Albert! Tails sits on a cool colossal blue box at his feet. I recognize the music now. It's from the Showtime stage as Tails is bumping his signature song. I motion for him to turn down the music, and he complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anybody. Hey, hey! Sorry I'm late. I had some last-minute dance moves I had to incorporate into the routine. No worries, I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I've survived thus far. Yeah, looks like you're just significantly not trampled. Nicely done. Although if you're injured, I could always nurse you back to health. Don't congratulate me yet. We still have the rest of the day to endure. Where's that boombox, by the way? Oh, it's through the Showtime Stage gathering. There are going to be a couple hundred of us all from over the world. I didn't realize that there's a Showtime Stage community in other countries. Absolutely. We're actually the second biggest community, the largest in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our Showtime Stage flash mob. Is this really the best place for fun? How'd you even arrange this? A flash mob is no small feat. I can't even begin to imagine the amount of time Tail put into this. Must have been hundreds of hours at least. Impressive. I really hope it turns out fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Me too. I've been planning this for months and it's taking coordination from all leaders of the Showtime groups. There's a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now all that's left is to actually do it. In fact, Albert, you should come watch it. Hi, Ashley! I was about to respond when a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an orient sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. With a cloak draped over his arm, he held tightly onto the antique kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted like the waves of Movis. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers, and people pulled out their phones to get quick pictures of him. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken back from how immaculate this butler was, absolute perfection. I feel like I had time warp back in the 1800s, about to have tea with royalty. He stepped up to me and Tail and gave us a slight bow. Normally this would be ridiculous out of place, but at an arcade convention, he's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's all about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve a fancy party or something. Oh my, I think I'm in love. My love for butlers was unbeknownst to me until this very moment. In retrospect, that's probably a good thing. Otherwise, maybe I would have ended up owning a butler cafe. Which, now that I think about it, isn't a bad idea. But I digress. The point being, this butler has stolen my heart and has served it to me on a silver platter. Hello, butler friend. Will you marry me? Please? Albert, it's me. Huh? How does Mysterious Butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who else is a butler? What if we work together? Uh-huh. Did Francine hire someone and not tell me about it? How long have Gavin known me and Ashley? Took you long enough? Jeez. The confused look on your face. Huh? Priceless. Have you never seen Ashley crossplay before? Possibly. Probably not. What's crossplay? It's when you cosplay as another gender. Oh, okay, Ashley. Seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you. I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries, it's pretty impressive work. Oh, it's not that impressive at all. I mean, I could have done a much better job at sewing the coattails. I need to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't go to the gym enough before this. You can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me. Hey now, Albert was going with me to the Showtime Stage gathering. Well, whatever Albert wants to do, it's his choice. That's fair. Either way, it'd be a good opportunity to promote token game fun to one of the crowd or another. So, would you like to come to my cosplay parade or join me in the flash mob? I have done Teo's flash mob all the way through. But I like Ashley a lot, so I'm gonna go with Ashley. Huzzah! This way! Ashley leads the way as she weaves between people in the crowd. We traveled through the largest exhibit hall to get to the cosplayer gathering. Ashley had mentioned it was in the Pac-Man Theater, which meant risking our lives to the most densely packed hall of the entire con. And I thought main hall was bad, but this is 1,000 times worse. At one point, they announced that the show floor had just opened up and a huge rush of people came straight for us. It gave me flashbacks to the one time I worked shoe shop retail over the holidays. The horror. Oh God. The gamer's campy came straight toward us, wild eyes and groping hand. I thought for sure I was going to get trampled to death. But the last second, Ashley pulled me to safety. You gotta be more careful, Albert. Don't let go, okay? Ashley grabs hold of my hand and I squeeze it tightly. She leads the way, always looking forward but never letting go. Eventually, after several more attempts on my life through various death by copious amounts of people, we made our way to the Pac-Man Theater. The theater was huge, capable of packing in several hundred people. Most of these seats were already taken too, and people were milling around the auditorium aisles. My floor attendant sense detected this as a fire hazard, but a huge shade had been set up in front of us, where normally there had been a table for the speaker, like in a panel discussing forums. Since the theater is so large, they placed projector screens on either side of the stage, so whatever is happening can be seen by those sitting in the back row. It's safe to assume that this is one of the auditoriums saved for the most popular panels, and now the cosplay parade? Ooh. Ashley, what exactly is a cosplay parade? I'm so glad you asked, Albert.
Let's see.
It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on the theater stage up front there. Now that I think about it, it's kind of self-explanatory, right? Sometimes they even give prizes for the best cosplayers, but this one is pretty chill. No prizes, not even a shiny plastic cup to heft over your head. Haha, maybe one day. Today we're here to appreciate each other's talents and have fun. Ooh. Before I can interject again, Ashley runs over to a person dressed as a maid. It looks very uniform to Ashley's butler cosplay. Maybe they're from the same game?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! I actually adore your Mia from Melee Maidens. It's totally cute and your sword is incredible. Thank you! I made it from craft foam and Warbla. It's only took like 30 hours to do. That's so professional looking, dang! And I can't get over how dapper your Agnes is. The details you put in his pocket watch are phenomenal. I actually found the watch with the thrift off and then just molded the extra embellishment on with clay. This went on for some time. I felt it would be rude to interrupt Ashley when she's obviously having so much fun being the part of her community. As I continued to chat about making costumes, I noticed that more and more cosplayers were filling into the theater. For once in my life, I actually felt uncomfortable wearing my usual comfy as heck hoodie. I felt underdressed compared to all the Melee Maiden cosplayers. Seriously, was this a costume ball or a black tie gala? Not even mentioned is a congregation of feathers, caves, prop weapons, and wings. And someone in a giant movie costume made out of square foam pixels. Personally, would be delighted to see that. For all the visual chaos, the vibe remained pretty chill and friendly. Just folks sharing a common joy in dressing up as someone else. Eventually, Ashley parted for a conversation to check on me. Sorry, Albert, sometimes I get swept up in it all. I get it. Back to the fun facts. You mentioned that you can only see some of your friends here at these cosplay events. Oh yeah, cosplayers travel all over. More than other gaming communities, I bet. Do you know everyone here? Oh no, I mean, I know a good amount of people here, but everyone? Nah. It sure seems like you do. I've seen at least 30 people come up and compliment your butler. Hey, Nurse Agnes, love the tailcoat. Thanksies. Thankies. There, see? See what I mean? You're mega popular. Huh. I think we could spin this into some kind of cosplay event. Spin that into some kind of cosplay event at Token Game Fun? Hey! Great idea! We get a real cosplay contest, and I'm gonna win. What's this, competitive Ashley? You've been taking notes from Queen Bee, haven't you? What? Don't tell me you saw us practicing in the bathroom the other day. I didn't. But now I can't get that image out of my mind. We ladies gotta stick together. Ladies helping ladies. Our chuckles were interrupted by one of the Max attendants. If you are participating in the cosplay parade, I need you to gather in the backstage green room. I repeat, all cosplayers proceed to the green room. Like a slow-hearted, brightly colored sheep, Ashley and I moved in the next room to join the rest of the cosplayers. When we get to the front of the line, the attendant stopped me dead in my tracks. Cosplayers only, no handlers, unless you're visibly holding on to something. Handlers? Oh. Hey, Albert? Ashley told Stratus to signal me to step aside. Excuse us, we'll be right back. If you want to be part of the parade, you have to be back here in the next 20 minutes. I stepped in the line and stand next to Ashley, who's digging through her bag. I was hoping he wasn't going to come to this, but I feel like this is our only option. Ashley pulls out a surprisingly fancy and elegant maid outfit, and then hands it to me. I need you to wear this. Yes, sign me up! I'm a maid to order! This is the cutest maid outfit I've ever seen. Look at all the frills! And I do have a fondness for cute dresses and maids. Ashley, did you bring this specifically for me to wear? Yes. Sometimes handlers aren't allowed on the stage, and I need to make sure I got you on stage with me. So I brought an extra cosplay just in case. That's awesome! I can't wait to try it on and see how I look. Wait, did you say stage? Why are we going up there? Because we need to spread the word about token game fun. What better way to do it than on the stage of the biggest auditorium at the convention center of Max? Oh. Okay. Man. Let's find you someplace where you can change. We made it to the nearest bathroom and I changed into the maid outfit. I struggled to figure out all the class and what Velcros did what, but Ashley took the time to help me get situated. Once we were done, we headed backstage, which I'd say resembles a Funplex break room, but hey, same purpose, same function. Here, the cosplayer lie in wait for the big show to start, including one particularly butler and newly minted maid. Squee! You look so cute! I wish I looked half as cute as you did in this. But seriously, you're going to have to do this with me more often. You make a perfect Alice. Alice? Right, I forgot, you know nothing about melee maidens. Alice is the head maid of the Nico Manor. Okay. So Agnes, that's me, and Alice, that's you, are siblings fighting alongside each other to prevent other maids and butlers from taking over their estate. They fight for Lady Nice. Oh, I almost forgot. Ashley pulls out more costumes from her bag. This time, instead of cat ears and tail. Alice is a cat girl. What? But you don't have cat ears, and I thought we were siblings. Shh! Spoilers! You don't find out that there's something until after you beat Agnes' story arc. When the game starts, Agnes has amnesia, and after you win, Alice appears and tells you everything. Agnes' powers are unleashed and he becomes this old cat boy self. It also unlocks an extra skin you can play with, but now we've gotten very far off track. Satisfied? Any more questions? I think that covers it. Ashley fastens the cat tail to the back of the maid dress and places the headband on my head. With the costume files, I take a long hard look in the mirror. And... oh, I love myself. I look adorable. Oh my... oh, geez, squeeze out. I'm so cute. Oh, good. Katie and Steph are here. I love my... I'm adorable. My adorable cat boy. Who? There are a couple of my good cosplay friends, and they are way more talented than me even. And they just so happen to be MCs for the cosplay parade. Ashley waves over to them and smile waving back. I talked with them earlier. After the parade, they'll let us come on stage and talk about the token game fun. Whoa, really? Really? Thank you so much, Ashley. That'll help a ton. Yeah, it helps to know people sometimes. We found a few other cosplayers who dressed up as each other, as other melee main characters. We all formed a new group. Even though we were together, Ashley and I kept ourselves safe from pleasantries. As we chatted away, the Max attendant came back to give us a final warning before we went on stage. Everyone listen up! We got 10 minutes before the raid. Make sure you're all ready to go. I think I'm experiencing performance tonight. My heart rate increased and I feel flushed. This pressure to look perfect is too much. Ashley, do I look okay? Are my ears straight? What about my tail? You look fine, trust me.
Amazing.
You are the best cat girl maid I've ever seen. I bet you say that all cosplay friends. I don't. Honest. Well, I think you're... what do you call it? Crossplay? It's fantastic. Why did you choose crossplay as Angus anyway? I would have made you be one of the other fancy maids. You would have made a cute maid outfit too. Albert, do you have a maid fetish? What? No! Never! Maybe.
I crossplay because that's what makes me feel most comfortable.
I love her! She's my sweet gender fluid bead!
At first, I dressed as various boys because
Ah!
I adored those characters so much, you know?
I love my gender fluid bead! Ashley, my gender fluid baby!
But the more I did it, the more I had fun with it. The more I began to feel like me. And then I wanted to do it more and more.
Oh, my sweet little non-binary baby!
I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that means in relation to who I am, and that's the confusing part.
Sweetie, Ashley, it means you're non-binary!
But I guess that's all part of the journey about finding out more
Oh.
about myself.
I forgot how much I love Ashley. God, no one want to date Ashley. I technically could. Just do Ashley, because Queen Bee's nice and all, but I'll figure it out later.
I know it's hard to understand, but just know that I'm working on being happy with myself.
I understand you so much, baby.
And one day, I'll be able to put words into
I-
what I'm feeling.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna date
Until
Ashley.
then, I'll enjoy the ride.
I wanted Queen Bee, but I forgot how much. Queen Bee is cool, and I'll probably do her on my own time, but I fucking love Ashley so much. Ashley's my favorite baby. I see. I hope I didn't pressure you into oversharing just now.
I wouldn't have shared it if I didn't feel comfortable with you.
I love Ashley.
I mean this with all my heart. You are a cherished friend.
I love them. Well, gosh, thanks, Ashley. I really appreciate the trust you put in me. I won't let you down. Cosplayers, the time is nigh. Once again, the attendants start barking orders at us. We all shuffled into another line, like how we were told to do earlier, and slowly we all began filling out the room. The closer we got to the stage, the more I feel the nerves creep in. We're next. Yeah. I think, in my last stream, on my last playthrough this, I was working my way through Ashley's route. I never finished it. I think I'm going to finish off Ashley's route. Because I loved Ashley so much. She was such a fleshed out character. Queen Bee is a fleshed out character too. But if I'm, from Albert's perspective, and if I was playing as Albert, he would go for Teo, or Ashley. He likes both of them. Naomi, yeah, he'd go for, but he likes the people who are like Ashley, because that's what I'm dating, a non-binary person. So yeah, Melee Mains group, go now. Yeah, I'm gonna smooch Ashley, and I'm hoping when the game moves into the sequel, which is the next challenger, we get like Ashley and Albert as parents. I hope, maybe. Actually, there's literally just beaming. This is her life, her everything. Take a deep breath, Albert. I close my eyes, taking as much as I can. I hold it in for long, exhaling. I open my eyes slowly and take a step into the Pac-Man Theater and out of the stage. I'm following Ashley, who is following the rest of the maid butler crew. Once all of us are on stage, the MC announces us as the Melee Mains group. As I look out in front of us, I can see the completely packed theater. It's hard to make out specific faces due to the stage lights, but I can see the outline of hundreds of people. As the rest of the adrenaline surges in my body, and I look over to Ashley, a power butler, she takes that with purpose and elegance. She isn't breaking character for anything. Not at all. The cheers in the audience. Not at all. Not all the people smiling and laughing around her. She's Angus, and she's owning it. The announcer asks us to strike a pose on 3, 2, 1. Koi flirting! I love Ashley. I lean over, hand on my hip, whilst giving a koi expression and a wink to the audience. We finish holding our pose long enough for everyone in the audience to get a good amount of pictures of us. Once a sufficient amount of snaps have been tapped, an MC instructs us to stand stage, passing us the microphone for the big token fun, for the big token game fun announcement.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It means so much to us that you could join my sister Alice and I here at Nico Manor. As you know, we adore organizing exorbitant galas for Lady Nice's estate. However, Alice and I are planning a very extravagant event at a very extravagant location. Go on, Alice, tell them everything. Ashley has the mic to me. Watching her never-met character has inspired me to play along. That's right, Agnes. Next weekend we'll be hosting a costume contest at the Francine's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall. It's all part of Token Game Fun, along with Physical Discover Tournament, a world record attempt at Lupin's Magical Maze, and the reveal of a rare and mysterious game. Oh my! First time the public will ever seen it. You know it, brother. This isn't an event to miss. It'll be the most noteworthy event of the season. And remember, this is a private affair, so please, only tell your closest friends. Ashley winks to the eyes before bowing. I'm smooching Ashley! Another rush of cheers fills the theater as we walk off the stage for the second time. The MC gives their closing words and dismiss the audience. The people begging to exit on our trauma. I feel my phone vibrate in my hidden breast pocket. At first it was a couple vibrates, but before I could realize what was happening, my phone starts seizing. What the? I pulled out my phone pocket and saw that the Funplex face wall had over 1,000 shiny new likes. No way. No, really. What? The hell?
Hey!
The cosplay parade is a huge part of every max and generates thousands of photos and articles online. Also, it was being live streamed. Actually, you failed to mention that part. Well, you seem so nervous that I didn't want to make it worse. And the act you pulled off just now generated a 700% increase to traffic on our site. I also gobbled up some paid keywords, so if anyone posts about cosplay at Max, they will see an ad for Token Game Fun? Pretty genius, right? It's like when you click an image of a maid's outfit while you're surfing the internet, and then see an ad for buying one right on your face wall. Oh, it looks like you finally got one. Wahaha! Busted! Iris, stop looking at my browser history! I love that Albert has a maid fetish. He would. He really would. But that's easily embedded within my programming. Fine, just keep it private, okay? Done. Quickly, I scanned my own face while even people I knew who weren't arcaders were talking about the storm about it. I could hear cosplayers discussing it as we waited for the auditorium to clear out. I can't wait till next weekend. The token game fun? Thing sounds like a blast. I'm totally going to the Funplex place. Do I want to wear my next cosplay there? Albert, we did it! I had lots out from you too, Ashley. Don't count yourself out. We make a pretty good team. It was great to hear all the buzz around the cosplay community, and Iris really helped with the social media aspect. I can't believe it was that easy. I mean, tiring, but easy. That was great fun and all, but I'm completely exhausted. Me too. I need a break from all this. Some time to collect my thoughts and rest my eyes for all those flashing lights. I'm still seeing spots. You hear that Gavin and Naomi are running the pop-up arcade to the Funplex? A bunch of other local arcades are doing the same over at Hall B. It might be worth stopping by there for a breath with some friends, and make sure they aren't slacking. That sounds like a solid plan. You want to come with? Not quite. I need to do some touch-ups on my makeup. How about I meet you there later? Great, see you soon. I went by to Ashley as I made my way toward the restroom to get changed back into my usual clothes for the time being. And let us all to Exhibit Hall B on the lookout for Gavin Serious Face or Naomi Kind One. Let's see, Exhibit Hall B, it very much resembles Exhibit Hall A, where I started my day. Industry type dealers, swag, crowds, but there's definitely more actual arcade games here. As local places have set up pop-up arcades all over the place. It's hard to notice the smaller displays with a giant garnished Deco's Palace display eating up the center, but I managed to climb around and just find... Well, now, pretty much everybody else in the crew save for Francine. Teo and Ashley are still off hanging out with their respective communities, and I've got some time. Maybe I can bend in one ear. Let's see what everybody's doing. Queen Bee! I gotta check out my sweet little L7 gamer. Queen Bee looks stressed, just floating around, not playing games. Hey, oh, hey kid. How's Max treating you? Decently. And you? You look kind of frazzled. Who? Me? Haha, I totally... Okay, I'm well... Yeah, okay, no. I'm in the loser's bracket. Meaning? The big FOD tournament they're hosting here at Max. I advanced from pools, but I'm in the loser's bracket. If I lose one more match, I'm out. I'm finished. Dead. A loser. I get it? I get it. Right now, I'm just sitting here around waiting to be called up for the next match, trying not to worry and failing miserably. It sucks. It seriously sucks. Allow me to provide a service to our valued customer and distract you. Then, wanna talk? Yeah, sure. Well, no. We amble on around the Funplex display to a neat little corner wedged between two other industry booths, a good spot for a quiet chat.
Look, don't worry about me, okay? This sort of stress is healthy. A good competitor feeds off stress as nourishment. Grows strong, powerful.
No!
I've been in the loser's bracket before and gotten all the way to the finals. Tournaments are my thing.
I know!
And I know, win or lose, my fans are gonna have my back. Even if the scene as a whole doesn't. Even if L7 doesn't.
I want to hug Queen Bee. You mean your stream subscribers? I like to call them my fans. My fam, you know? Lots of streamers just call them subs, but the overemphasis on capitalism being a bit of being a celeb. Even before I signed with L7 Gaming, I had a decent little base of fans following me around. Even before I settled on the faceless cover of my main focus game. Oh man, you should have seen little Queen Bee in her early days, flailing around in fighting games and poking at MOBAs with a webcam in her bedroom. Probably shouting, "Mom, I want chocolate milk!" Right? And the other kid streamers no doubt were yelling at Mom. And like other kids streamers, no doubt you were yelling at your mom on streams and talking about pawning noobs and being obnoxious little shit, yeah? Hey! I owned even when I was a weebie. And I'll own up to being a little... All the kids are! I'd like to think I got better as time went on, even if others don't. Point being, I grew out of it. As time went on, and I solidified what I wanted out of my esports career, I developed a good fan base, and they've been solid with me the whole way, rain or shine. So even if I'm having a rough run at the Max tournament, I know they'll still be here when I get home tonight.
Queen Bee.
Shut up!
Self-voicing
And they'll
disabled.
definitely be here when I'm annihilating the local scrubs at your token game fun visit the scrub fraternity. Iris is lining up the scrubs for you to knock over as we speak. Invitations are all in the mail. I know most of the locals, friends with half of them, rivals with half of them, enemies with half of them. It doesn't add up, but hey, It's more like a Venn diagram. Most importantly, I'll be seeing them face to face. None of the anonymous internet douche nuts I was playing against as a kid. Especially being a young woman playing online. You wouldn't believe the amount of harassment I faced. It was gross. That's why I love arcades. Most people don't with you when you're fighting face to face. It takes anonymity away. Even once in a while, you still got a beep head giving you beep, but a dickhead giving you shit. But there's a certain amount of respect you get from seeing their faces. We're all in it together. We are family. Packed in like little sardines, elbow to elbow, fighting for dominance, but on equal ground, not anonymous jerk-offs, just competitors putting it on the line. Fuck yeah, kid. I love tourneys. Win or lose. Loser's bracket or winner's finals. I am here, and I'm here to stay. I see. And your fans are cheering you on from afar. And as you lay your opponent out, you're braying on live audience, screaming for blood. You become a Roman gladiators of the 21st century. Ooh, damn right. An in-person audience or an internet audience are both cool in my book. Different flavors, but I know they're cheering me on. Well, the smart ones are. As for the others, well, I lap up their salty tears as I destroy my enemies. Okay, I'm feeling better now. Solid. Ready to get into round 2. Loser's bracket or no? Look the fuck out, because Queen Bee's coming for blood. When does round 2 start anyway? Real soon. I think I'll go loiter at the FOD machines in Hall C. You keep it real, okay, Albert? Promote the event. Get folks in to witness me in all my glory, and let's make it happen. The two of us go our separate ways. Sure to rejoin the tournament for me to catch up with Teo and Ashley again back at the main funplex. Ba-boo! Boo-boo! Ba-boo! My current status, sitting. And enjoying it. It took a few minutes of searching and stalking, but eventually I found an open seat in the pop-up arcade. While the sit is satisfying, the rest of everything else is miserable. My feet are sore from walking all over, and I don't remember the last time I ate. I feel dehydrated and have a slight headache for all the noise. And there are still 4 more hours left to max. Oh, if Gavin saw me in the current state, leaning back, arms on my side, completely exhausted, I can picture it clearly. He'd be looking over me with the dark, unfitted eyes. He would lean in close and frown, grumbling. He'd say, Albert, may I remind you, these seats are for patrons only. I all besides just thinking about it. As luck would have it, though, Gavin and Naomi are huddled over the Galaga cabinet trying to figure out why the monitor is not working. Freedom! My buns are experiencing the best freedom has to offer. And while my body feels like it could collapse at any moment, I feel good about it. Right? Getting the word out about Token Game Fun was great. Seeing people's face light up with excitement. It's why I'm really here. Plus, spending time with Ashley was an added bonus. She certainly got passion to spare. I smiled to myself. The pain in my heels and the grumbling in my tummy. Worth it. While enjoying the respite, I close my eyes. I let my eyes close for a moment, and of course, the second I do, I hear footfalls coming closing in. There you are, Albert! We've been looking all over for you. But we were specifically going to meet back up here at the Funplex Pop-Up Arcade. Yes, but we didn't expect you to be tucked in the darkest corner of the arcade. I'm hiding from Gavin. He'll put me to work if he sees me. Hiding behind the pinball machine is probably not the smartest choice then. You know how much he loves pinball. Every spare moment he thinks that no one is watching him is spent getting that high score. I have so many candid pictures on my phone of him playing pinball. You have to show me, like right now.
Self-voicing enabled.
Haha,
Self-voicing
yes,
disabled.
his concentration face is so cute. Before I can react, Ashley has her phone out and scrolling through pictures of Gavin. Ahem. Both look at me guiltily. Don't we have more important matters? Max is over in a few hours and we have a lot of work left to do. You're right, Albert. Please don't tell Gavin. Your secret is safe with me. Also, I made you look at those later. For science. Yep, for science. Got it. Right, so business time. I think I got something. Go on. I have a friend and she's an indie arcade developer. The new title has been working on is amazing. It's got co-op and it's got competition. It's got magical schoolgirls. Now you're talking. It's got it all. Wait, I'm pretty sure I heard this game. It's called Magical Mew Cuties. Yeah, that's the one. And she's thinking about premiering on at Token Game Fun.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! It'll be cooler than cool. It sounds interesting enough. Might make for another fun game for people to play. Definitely, my friend is somewhat renowned in the indie scene, but the game's been in development for years. I'm sure it would create some buzz at least. Are you kidding, Teo? We'd be the talk of the arcade world. I do like being a talk world-sized thing. Let's go check it out. I stand up and figured of the news. I start walking back towards the Hall of Teo. I heard a call remind me. Wait! I turn around to see Ashley standing there, fidgeting her green eyes and darting back and forth. Ashley? I, too, have a plan. She's most of us to come forward, which we do. Which are you, Ashley? She puts an arm around Teo and the other around me, huddling the three of us together. So what I'm proposing might not be the most legal course of action. Do I even want to know? You see the huge monitors hanging from the ceiling in the middle of the major halls, right? How could I miss them? They're constantly bombarding us with ads and false hopes of high-quality convention food. No matter how amazingly tempting the $9 hot dog looks like a big screen, don't even think about it. Exactly my point. Everyone's looking at it. I know a way to sneak into the back area. All I have to do is break into the main communication center and upload the flyer Albert made in the rotation. Whoa. You want to do what? Shh! Keep your voice down, Teo! Unless you want to get arrested for being an accomplice. It's a genius plan. Everyone in Max will see our names in the lights. Okay, so yeah, that is less than legal way of getting the word out. But I have to admit, you got me intrigued and it definitely worked, but I don't know. Trust me. Of course, we need to go in disguise. I'm already nice in disguise, but Albert would need to switch into something way more distracting. Why more distracting, exactly? To distract from your face, of course. I mean, it's a very good face. Why would anyone want to be distracted from it? I know I certainly wouldn't. What I'm trying to say is people will remember the costume, not the person wearing it. Which means... Maid Albert rides again! I knew it. Come on, you did so great on stage. Think of it as your encore. How about it? Let's not forget about Matters of Moon Cuties as a valid alternative. Both options are valid. Honestly, splashy advertising would certainly drive foot traffic, even if it's getting there would be dodgy. Importantly, Iris could help us do it safely, without any noticing, safer than actually going off on our own and trying an Emily stunt. But highly anticipated any title might do the trick and result in far less jail time. Hey. Ash time! Wearing a disguise doesn't involve taking to strangers and sounds like more fun than battling my way through the more sweaty and pulsating crowds. Another excuse to wear a super cute maid outfit. Sign me up. Besides, don't know if going with Taylor is something I could emotionally or mentally do at this point. My social meter is at its limits after this morning. Ashley, let's do this. Fetch my maid outfit, good sir. Ashley has our now familiar maid outfit ready to go. As for Taylor, since he's already friends with the indie arcade developer, Taylor's gotten in on recruiting her for token game fun. He doesn't really need me. Taylor, I have completely confidence in you. Lay it real thick, you know. Play coy, say all the right words, wink a whole bunch. I never shared a big wink in my entire face to show him how it's done. Oh my! Is that how you entice people you're interested in? Let's leave the flirting to me, shall we, Albert? You're just jealous you don't have the mad skills. I mean, skills with a Z, what the cool kids say. Sure. Don't get in too much trouble without me. Don't want to see you on the episode of the Cops tonight. Trademark. I promise nothing, Teo. Good luck. I don't need luck. And don't forget to snatch a photo of Albert in the maid costume for me. You know it. I'm standing right here. I can hear your every word. Peace. And the three went down to two. I looked over at Ashley as she expressed her excitement, maybe even too much excitement. Had I made the right choice? I quickly scanned my memories from the various cop and lawyer dramas I'd seen, and what was the punishment for breaking and entering, trespassing, and tampering with equipment. It could be more than, 10 years or possibly death. But it's too late to back down now. I dug my own grave, perhaps literally, with Ashley. I couldn't very well turn down the adventure of my cohort. One might involve us getting in handcuffed together. I feel okay, Albert. Your face is flushed. Are you getting sick? No! I'm fine, really. If you say so. Yeah, Albert's a kinky fucker. Well, I'm as ready as ever be. With you. Oh. Huh. That's the spirit. So, where exactly is the plan? I'm so happy you asked. You see the door next to the restroom arcade director? The one with the sign that specifically states authorized personnel only? That's the one. Albert is worried now. Trust me. My trust wages began rifling through a bag and removed a rolled up poster board. As Ashley unveiled it, I noticed it looked like the blueprints. No, it was blueprints. Blueprints for the entire convention center. How the, what, why? Listen, all we have to do is go through these doors, snake our way along the corridor, and we're there. Her fingers traced the exact road as she talked with you. The communication center should be at the end of the passageway. Easy, right? Yep, easy. Easier than breaking the right stick on the killer instinct cabinet in the funplex. Oh man, Naomi's always fixing that machine. It never works properly. First,
get you changed. We can use the bathrooms for that. Help me look out while you get your maid on.
so let me get this straight. Before I go in and change, if someone spots us while we're in our disguise, we just strip down and ditch the costumes?
One does not simply ditch the cosplay. We would change out of the costumes, hastily of course, and stash them in a secret safe place until we could retrieve them again.
No. Do not talk about disregarding Ashley cosplays. Ever. Roger.
Self-voicing enabled.
Great. Now get
Self-voicing
in the
disabled.
bathroom and suit up for battle. Time's a-wasting.
Here we are once again. It was a lot easier getting into the maid dress the second time, and I could actually do it by myself without actually waiting outside myself. I like my reflection here back at me. And I'm still looking so freaking adorable. I've never taken this off again. I'm so ready for this. Perfection. Now we commence with part 2. I love myself in this goddamn outfit. Ashley looks both ways before we exit the restroom. People don't even seem fazed by us either. I guess seeing a maid and a butler at a convention is normal. In other words, it actually is perfect disguise. We fit in by sticking out. Go figure. We shovel to the back of the expo hall and stand in front of a looming doors with authorized personnel only sign. The big red letter is bored deep into my soul, reminding me of its unlawfulness in breaking the rules. Rules smooth, let me through. Hang on, is there another way in? There has to be a different route we can take that has less threatening words and bezels all over it in red letters. Ashley begins to point once again. We would have to go around the other side of the convention center and it would be a longer trek to the communications room, but it might be an unmarked door to ease your conscience. Forget it, that takes way too long. I'll just swallow my pride here and now. Good. Ashley grabs my hand and pushes onward through the doors like she owns the place. I close my eyes tightly as I realize she's dragging me on the other side. Confidence is key, Albert. As the doors close behind me, I carefully open my eyes. We're alone. No big bad boss monster looms back here. No flashing lights or laser beams mazes we have to crawl through. It's just some industrial style back hallway, simply brick walls, venting pipes overhead, and endless concrete floors. I'm honestly a little disappointed with how mundane it all is. Is this really it? These are just the access halls and rooms for employees to use, so they don't have to travel across the con floor. Nothing fancy. What exactly were we expecting? Or security guards, all with riot gear, maybe some intricate obstacles, of course, and an eye scanner to confirm identification. Now, who was the overactive imagination? Sorry to burst your bubble, but nothing like that. Nothing like the back here. Just you, me, and Iris. Beep beep. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Albert. Are you ready for Operation Hot Dog Takedown? Yes, sir, Ashley, sir. Whoa, what's this Operation Warm Wheaties thing? And Iris, why are you and Ashley in cahoots without me? Ashley sent me all the information earlier. A copy of the flyer and her plans for moving all the other ads in the Jumbotron. I'm still unclear on how hot dogs and why humans crave them. However, I mean, why would you want to compress big parts when pizza's on a... Not now, Iris. Between my computer skin and Iris, we got everything we need to hack into the mainframe. She's going to be great help. Wait, Max has a mainframe? And the mainframe with a giant room-sized wall of hardware and spinning tape drives and stuff? Ha! Nothing like that. You'll see soon enough. According to Max Moore and the convention center blueprint, it should be this way. Ashley and I tiptoe our way close to the communications room, taking our time and listening to footsteps and the noises. And nothing eventful happens. That is until we're on the first bed. We both spot a Max enforcer leaning up against the wall. Luckily, his attention diverted and refers to typing on his cell phone. We quickly duck back around the corner and collect our thoughts in hushed voices. What do we do now? We can't just walk down the hallway. True, our path is blocked momentarily, but we can find a way past this. There might be another route to take. Let's look at the blueprint. As we start looking, we hear some footsteps. Fuck! Don't think we have time for that, Ashley. The steps get louder and louder as they approach us. He's coming straight toward the hallway. There has to be something we can do. I quickly scan our surroundings and see a broken off small shard of concrete floor and a shallow indent in the wall across from us. We have to act now. Ashley and I both glance over the almost closet-like nook across, then back at each other, then once more at the wall. Like we had a Vulcan mind mending, we darted over towards it. This is barely enough room for both of us squeezing the recess together. Squished up against one another, we both avoid direct eye contact to make the whole thing less awkward. I can't tell if it's mine or hers, but I feel my heart rate quickening being so close to her. For a split second, our eyes meet, and I know she's blushing as hard as I am. The moment passes over when the masked enforcer walks right by us without noticing us. We both breathe a sigh of relief before we slink around the corner, avoiding the sentry's gaze. We weren't out of the woods yet. Hoping to avoid any more sentinels, we scurried the rest of the way until we reached the door of the communication room. We could tell we were in the correct place because of the sign over it that read communication room, unless it was a clever ruse. We did it. That was some quick thinking back there, but now what to do is I reach in and grab the door and just turn it. Locked! Locked. Well, drat. Now where are we going to find a key? Who even has a key? Do we need to pickpocket a staffer? I don't know how to pickpocket anyone. I got this, Albert. Suddenly, watch Albert moves the bottle pin from her leg and begins to pick the lock of the door. What? I thought it was a small moving magic. You can't really just pick a lock with a simple Harris history, right? Watch me. I do just that. She straightens out the body pit and then bends it, twisting until it breaks in two, taking the new craft metal sticks and inserts them both lock and begins fiddling it. In a mere minute, I hear a click. And that's how you pick a lock. Next time I lock myself out of my apartment, I'm calling you instead of locksmith. Of course, I'll drop what I'm doing and come right over. I can't have my very good friend cold and alone outside his apartment. Ashley smiles brightly as she walks over to the door, and the communication room is dark, save for the glow from several computer monitors. Let us step into the room. We have awaited our moment on stage, so we have no trouble finding what we're looking for. The mainframe is really some computers and security monitors showing off different parts of Max, each camera focusing on various angles of the main hall. Now, what do we have here? Ashley turns around in a swivel chair and sits down in front of the computer desk. Operation Hot Dog Takedown is underway. As she's been working this job for several years, she begins clicking away at the keyboard. Alright, let's see what happens when we open this. Ah, yes, perfect. It appears a fairly simple database, nicer than the name Jumbotron that really cuts down on the sleuthing. Excellent. I can see all the ads and information they rotate through. This shouldn't be a problem. Okay, now I need Iris. Here I am. We'll plug in Iris' computer. Hand me your phone. This won't hurt Iris, right? Or nuke my phone. I'm on my second phone in the point. Relax, I'm a super duper hacker cutie. I know what I'm doing. I enter my phone and Iris along with it. Ashley plugs Iris in and the magic begins. Hacking the Gibson now. Lowering firewalls, phasing pocket switch interlock. This makes your time. Please enjoy this recorded music. Dance! So, do we just sit around or? Thank you for your patience. The inner tubes are now unclogged. We're in. Great, now we just switch all the hot dogs ads for a fire token game fun, and we can be on our merry way. Understood. That doesn't sound so bad. This is actually, dare I say, somewhat fun. Huh, that's odd. Fun to stop. I don't like the ad. What's odd? What? It appears as though an unidentified hacker has been here before us. I can follow their trail if you would like. I'm sure it's just one of the employees who, lost their password and had to poke their way in. I'm not worried. Plus, we gotta get moving. It's Deco's daughter. The hot dog ads were removed from the Jumbotron rotation and replaced with the ads for game token fun? Iris, while you're in there, could you take out all the ads for Deco's pals too, just for good measure? Sure thing. Ashley revolves in the chair and turned and faced me. See, that was... Ashley is interrupted by a sudden burst of awful noise. Quickly, she turns around the single chair to see a big red letter flashing across the screen. Intruder detected. What does that mean, Ashley? Why would there be an intruder? Albert, pretty sure we are the intruder. That's bad, right? That's not good. This is worse than good. It means the convention center security system knows we're here, and it knows we're altering their program. It's trying to thwart us. So yeah, not good. It's an accurate portrayal of our situation. Ah, if only was better at this, we wouldn't be such a mess. And I was actually explaining what was happening. I saw the timer pop up underneath the screen that kept flashing intruder detected. It was counting down for 5 minutes. Ashley, Iris, I pointed out the new problem. What the fuck? Once the fire was uploaded, it triggered a security warning. I think the hacker came through here before sort of half tripped it. So I didn't notice in time. Oops. Why does this program even trigger a security warning? It's deleted for ads. All we're doing is uploading a new ad. Relax, everything is fine. We just need to input administrative password to shut off the timer. I don't actually know the administrative password. I sort of slipped in around it so it uploaded the ad. But you can't turn it off without the actual credits.
So, now it's a race against time. What would the person who runs this place use as a password?
A completely random sequence of lowercase and uppercase letters, numbers, and punctuation that we'd never actually guess, even if given a million years. I've been running a series of randomized characters in a brute force test ever since we started talking, but nothing yet.
It's all psychology. We just have to get inside their head.
It's password.
Let's see. Maybe I could go check their social media accounts, learn their pet's first name, combine that with their kid's birthday.
And that's when I pluck a little yellow square from the edge of the monitor that reads password. Yep. Here it is.
Yeah, well, okay, that works too.
I love Ashley and her sass. Yeah, okay, that works too. A few keystrokes later and the arm stops cold. Oh, looky, it's all fuzzy and stuff. But I can see our flyer up on the monitors. We did it. Yeah, we did it. Wait, we did it. Our phone box is all over the screens. They'll know who's responsible and we all get the death penalty. How did I not see the obvious hole in your logic before? Relax. 2 words. Plausible deniability. It's the same file that's on the Funplex website already. Anyone could have uploaded it. Without evidence, they can't prove nothing. In fact, they'll find proof someone else was hacking the system earlier today, which means whoever that was will get the blame. Okay, no death penalty. I can relax somewhat. Besides, we did it. Well, Iris and Ashley did it mostly. Admittedly, Iris was the brains, Braun and Ashley the brain. Or maybe it was the other way around. Either way, I'm completely stupefied. Since when is Ashley tech whiz? Okay, I think we better get out of here, just in case. All those in favor of evacuation? We're quickly to banish ship, retreating back to the maze of tunnels, and the main halls of Max vanishing into the crowd. Yep.
Oh, wow!
Wow! Check out those screens, our ads on all of them! Looking up, I can see our handiwork with my own 2 eyes. No more hot dogs, no more Deco's Palace, just funplex propaganda. As I take in our moment of glory, I begin to realize the people surrounding us. Oh hey, that's a new thing on the Jumbotron. Token game, fun. Sounds interesting. That's a lot of tournaments too, we should check it out. How is it I've lived without spinning distance? How is it I've lived within spinning distance of the real arcade and never noticed? I'm so there. Do you hear that, Ashley? Sounds like we killed it. Yes. Yes, we did. You and Iris make a great team. I'm flabbergasted at how well Iris and Ashley work together. They were like 2 sides of the brain coming together at one being. It's like you worked it with Iris before, but you both knew exactly what to do. I try to familiar myself with new tech, especially for costuming. You never know when you can implement in your next costume. I went through a phase in high school where I was really obsessed with cutting-edge electronics and technology. My group of friends and I got together during lunch, and we just sit around in homeroom and talk tech. In fact, that's what we called it, Tech Talk. We were all still children at one point, watching too many hacker movies. One thing led to another, and we started wanting to know more. I think I was the only one who took it seriously, though. I even dressed up in cyberpunk fashion. I was completely obsessed. It became my passion for a good while. Eventually, everyone grew out of it, except me. And then they all started mocking me for it, making fun of my punk outfits, of the fact that I would spend all my time researching things like Arduinos and Raspberry Pi kits. It was awful. Some of my good friends whom I trusted completely turned on me. I began questioning myself on who I was and who I really wanted to be. Did I want to be this badass cyberpunk technophile, or did I want to follow my friends on the next big infatuation? I regret it to this day, but I gave up my dreams and followed my friends instead. At that time, they were what I had to believe in. Only now, I'm getting back into tech. Due to always changing culture of cosplay, people using LEDs and robotics to make their weapons more badass, or to have animated wings. I always figured cosplay was, sewing and arts and crafts. It is, but it's cross-discipline, Albert. You haven't seen some of the more intensely complicated costumes I've made. Which reminds me of a certain someone going about how arcade games evolve, electronic and engineering, programming, graphic design, even conformity. Why don't you talk shop with Naomi then? Huh? She's a techie, you're a techie. Seems like there should be plenty of overlap, but I never seen you talking electronics. I figured there wasn't really an overlap. The kind of tech that enhanced cosplay was invented after 1990. Not her thing. I'd like more friends to bounce some tech ideas off of. Who knows, maybe we can both teach each other something new. I'm proud of myself. I took all that old knowledge and made it come through us today. Think of what accomplished. You should be proud. You've worked hard. As for me, I barely help, but my palms are sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Well, you can relax now. It's all over. You're done good. But now that you removed all those hot dog guards, I sort of want one. Really? Yes, really, I'm starving, and honestly, just about anything sounds delicious. My tummy might regret it later tonight, but right now, I can eat a whole bucket of ridiculously overpriced con dogs. My mouth starts to water just thinking of it. I couldn't agree more, and if we suffer the effects of eating convention food, at least we suffer together. See, that's the spirit. I think there's actually a food court just over yonder. Ashley and I only had to walk about 500 feet to find the nearest vendor, actually selling the infamous Franks. We were both hungry and we find each other ordering 3. After dressing them with all the fixings, we bring them back to our dogs to the nearest table and settle in for the night. Right as I'm about to take a bite, I can't help but notice that Ashley hasn't stopped giggling as she sits down. Ashley, you okay over there? Hehe, yes, no, maybe. I just can't say it. Can I? What is it? It's too good, but no, I can't. What? What? Just say it. It's a real sausage fest in here. Ashley throws her head back and cackles wildly. I merely rolled my eyes and groaned. That bad, huh? Extremely. I let out a small curl on my lip, even though it was really terrible. No, exceptionally terrible joke. I can't help but be fond of Ashley's humor. In fact, I'm really fond of Ashley. She can always say something that will cheer me up or inspire me to try something new. And she's just so genuine and fun to be around. The more I keep thinking about her, the more I feel my face flush. Why do you look at me like that? Did I get catsup on my forehead somehow? Why does it always happen to me? I'm the messiest eater. No, it's not that. Then what is it, Albert? I can't help but feel shy. Should I tell Ashley my feelings? Tell her her question. Ashley, I really enjoyed spending all this time with you lately. We've been so much time together, and whenever we get up to hijinks like this, well,
Oh my!
Oh!
I
And well, I'd like to spend more time just doing just that. Exactly like what we're doing now, outside the arcade, just you and me.
Oh, yes, please. Very much.
I love her. I love them so much. Embarrassed, trying to hide her emotions as he scarfs down another hot dog. We spend the rest of the meal both laughing together at each other's jokes and enjoying each other's company. As we both get on the table, Ashley puts her hand on my shoulder. Thanks for spending the entire day with me. It means a lot to me. Of course, I've had a blast, even if it was a bit intense. I could have spread the word about token game fun. Token game fun? Without you. Oh, it was nothing really. Ashley leans over quickly, kissing me on the cheek. My heart pounding fiercely in my chest as I bring my hands to where she placed her delicate lips on my skin. Sisu? I love her! Ah! Sure as we skips away, leaving me to watch her disappear in another crowd. Mwah! Mwah! I love Ashley so much. Oh, all in all, a successful day.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep, Albert, you got a new text message. It was tough set without you there, but fortunately, Michelle and I go way back. Magical Mew Keys will be debut at Token Game Fun? Huh, glad I was gonna pull it off without me. You should see the side of Tail's social web. I tried mapping it out, wow, it just keeps going and going. Yours in contest is some petite, adorable stuff. Right, time to head home. I promised I would meet Juniper just outside the main exit hall, and I think where I was headed. The roast refresher hit me as I pushed the doors open. It was nice, refreshing, and had a much better smell than the one I had been around. I didn't have to wait long until I saw Juniper. She bounced up on the TV. So, how was your first Max, Albert? It was fantastic. The most support I got from my friends today was amazing. I know I can always count on them and feel like that we bonded closer as friends. I can't wait to go back next year. As we expected with the convention, although in your case, you really outdid yourself and you got smacked with 300% of what anyone else would have. Yeah. How'd you figure? Well, most people drop by Max, play some games, maybe attend a panel or two, do some shopping. They're here to be catered to. You, on the other hand, were doing the catering. Unlike any other good caterer, that means spinning plates and doing 12 different things at once. You found interesting ways to push token game fun and promote the funplex as a whole. You worked your way butt off to do it. So rather than attending Max, you were Max. Sure feels that way. I'm really totally drained. I kind of envy you, you know? It sounds like you had some great adventures today, other than designing the flyer. I didn't do much beyond playing a few games and buying cute t-shirts and stuff. But let me tell you, they are really super cute t-shirts. I'm glad I could support you, even though it was just, you know, by doing up a flyer. And Harley did a great dessert. Hey, don't sell yourself short. The flyer looks super professional. I mean, no fun comic stands. It's still pretty cool. Thanks, Albert. I really enjoy doing stuff like that. I don't exactly get a lot of opportunities at the office to express myself. Okay, let's get home and let's get some real ones. What they're doing. In fact, I say we took it to the Juniper Dome. To the max! Ah! Hee I love Ashley. Mwah. As the moment, the rest of the evening was a blur. I know that Juniper and I took the train back home, hated up some pizza bagels, and I safely made it to my comfy bed. I think I was still in shock. At the beginning of the day, I thought it was no one was going to know about Token Game Fun. We'd be stuck as a relatively unknown mom and pop arcade. But now it seems the whole world knows, which is great. But it's also pretty nerve-wracking. I said that all my doors flow over me. There was no turning back now. What I set in motion is in motion. I can only get bigger and better from here. At least that's what I was going to keep myself as I dropped to sleep. I'm proud of what I accomplished today, and I can't wait to tell everybody that's fun about all I've done. I hope they're proud of me too. But before I know it, Token Game Fun will be upon us. Which will be the next episode. You've cleared the level. The achievement unlocked to take it to the max. You've cleared level 0 arcades, and the winner is you. Now let's see your scores. You're on Queen Bee's good side, beats being on her bad side. You're proved to be gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. You also scored 11,900 points. Go for the high score. Actually, I don't know what the high score is, but here you go anyway. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 4? Yes. Yes, yes. And then... No, never try. And then I'll just start up for chapter 4. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to leave tonight's episode of Arcade Spirits here. I'm having a lot of fun. I am loving Ashley's little cosplay sketches. I love everything about this game. So we got 4 more chapters to get through. So we're almost to the end of the game. So once the game ends, I'll be basically getting like the next game, which is next challenger, and working my way through that. But I've made a decision. I've decided in the end, I'm actually going to Smooch Ashley, because I loved her character so much in my second playthrough of the game, I never got to finish her story. So I want to finish her story. If I decide to, I'll go down Queen Bee's route on my own, and then work my way through that, and then maybe do a sequel of Arcade Spirits, the new challenger, under that different name. But I'm going to date Ashley, and I'm going to bring Ashley as this companion of the sequel. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what I do, follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. YouTube, I do videos Saturdays and Sundays. Saturday being my 2-hour long night, so that's like my series nights. So it's like BioShock, Far Cry, Lego DC Supervillains, new series that are going to be coming up on the channel. We Happy Few, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, that kind of stuff. And then Sundays is my hour-long series, or like my indie nights. So it's like indie night, Arcade Spirits, Tesla Effect, indie nights, VR nights, nostalgia nights, all that kind of stuff. Follow me on Twitter. I've been getting better. I do TikTok at 11, followed by a link to my YouTube video at 1. So basically, like, pushing through. So with Twitter, it's gonna be videos go uploaded on Saturday, and then Sunday videos from Saturdays, links and everything gets posted. Same thing for Sunday, Monday kind of stuff. Follow me on Twitch. I Twitch 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesday being my hour-long night, Tuesday being my indie night, and then Wednesday being my series night. And then follow me on TikTok. I do a TikTok on Tuesday before I start streaming, followed by a highlight on Wednesday, and then highlights on Saturdays and Sundays going up at noon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what I do, all my links are in my descriptions below, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Curb!